Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about how you can get a nomination from the province of Alberta, especially guys if you have low CRS score as low as 300, unable to afford the high cost of PNP application, and unable to get a job offer from a province. Let's do this together. First of all guys, just want to say hi to my friends who successfully made it to Canada, specifically Alberta. We have Felix, Libby, and Christine who are currently residing in Calgary, and also Mick who is currently living in Edmonton. Alright guys, so today we're going to talk about the Alberta Express Entry stream. So this stream guys is basically for those who want to immigrate to the province of Alberta as a provincial nominee, and as a result you will get additional 600 points to your overall CRS score. First, let's talk about numbers. Okay, so this year 2019, Alberta is allowed to issue 6,000 nominations, and as of today, only half of that has been given to candidates, so there's a lot more room for other candidates to receive a nomination. Now, if you guys are watching this video from a different year, say 2020, 2021, 2022, and so on and so forth, then the requirements and data might be different. Before you move on guys, please consider subscribing to my channel, hit the bell, hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate all of the support. Now let's talk about CRS. So as I've mentioned to you a while ago guys, you can get a nomination from the province of Alberta with a CRS score as low as 300. Let's take a look at the statistics right now. Alright guys, so if you go to this link right here, which you can also find in the description box below, scroll further down and find the text where it says past draws, you will see a table that displays the date of draw, the NOI letter sent, the CRS score of lowest ranked candidate who received an NOI letter. Now, as you can see in this table, at the beginning of the year, January 10, 2019, the CRS score was 300 and there was about 337 applicants who were sent an NOI letter. So the cutoff score guys varies depending on the cutoff date. Now it actually went up to 400 on March 5th and March 12th, and every time it goes up, it goes down, up, down, up, down, up, and just recently on August 7, it went down to 352. Now that you guys already know the news, data, and statistics, let's see whether you can apply under this stream. So let me tell you guys the eligibility criteria. Alright, so the first criteria guys is that you must have a CRS score of at least 300. So this is good news guys for those who really have low CRS score. The second criteria guys is that you must have an active Express Entry profile in the Federal Express Entry pool. So guys, this means that you've been accepted in the Express Entry pool and have 67 FSW points under the minimum eligibility criteria. So let's just go through really quick on how to compute for your FSW points. Alright guys, so here's the link where you can compute for your FSW points. You can find this link on the description box below. Okay, so let's start first with your language skills. You can have a maximum of 28 points, followed by the education with the maximum points of 25. Your work experience, you can get maximum 15 points. Your age, you can get maximum of 12 points. An arranged employment in Canada will give you maximum 10 points. And finally, adaptability will give you 10 points. So guys, in order to get into the Express Entry pool, you must score at least 67 points in the FSW points. The third criteria guys is that you must have stated an interest in immigrating permanently to Alberta. So let me just show you guys how to do this. Okay guys, so on your Express Entry profile, go to the form name where it says application details, and on the opposite click on the continue form button. Then it will take you to the application profile details page. Now as you can see here guys, these are all the lists of provinces and territories you would consider living in. So simply click on the checkbox right next to Alberta right here, or similarly you can click on the all provinces and territories checkbox if you want to express your interest to all of the provinces. Then further down here, simply click on yes to both British Columbia and Ontario to agree with these terms and conditions, and finally click on the next button. The fourth and the final criteria, guys, is that you must be working in an occupation that supports Alberta's economic development and diversification. So unlike SINP, where it provides all the list of occupations, Alberta does not provide a list, and the only way to find out if your occupation is in the list is when you got your notification of interest. Now you guys will get a higher chance of getting an NOI or notification of interest if you guys possess any of the following factors. First, guys, is having a valid Alberta job offer or a work experience will definitely give you a higher chance of getting a notification of interest. Second, guys, being a graduate of an Alberta post-secondary institution with a valid Alberta job offer gives you a higher chance of getting an NOI. Third and finally, having a parent, child, brother, or sister who is permanent resident living in Alberta or a Canadian citizen living in Alberta will give you a higher chance of getting an NOI. Now, just a very important reminder, guys, is that your express entry profile must not expire within the next 3 months, otherwise you will have lower chance of getting a notification of interest. Now that you guys already know the eligibility criteria, let's move on to the step-by-step process on how you can get a nomination from the province of Alberta. First is to show your interest of getting a nomination from the province of Alberta. The second step, guys, is to receive a notification of interest or NOI letter on your express entry profile. Once you receive the letter, email a copy of the letter to this address right here within 2 weeks of receiving the NOI letter. Once you're qualified, guys, Alberta will email you back requesting you to send your application, and you must send your application within 30 days. Again, guys, this is a paper-based application and not online, and here are the steps you need to take to send your application. Alright, guys, so there's 3 basic steps to submitting your application. The first one is to fill out the application form, which is the ainp012. Now, don't worry, guys, if you don't know where to find the form, because this form will be emailed to you directly. The second, guys, is to gather required documents. So the following is the list of documents required, which will also be emailed to you. The very first document, guys, is the application form, which I mentioned to you a while ago. The second will be the notification of interest letter or the NOI letter, which will be emailed to you. The third one, guys, is copy of pages of your passport showing personal info, expiry, and renewal dates, and this will be for yourself and for your spouse if you have one. The fourth one is work permit, so submit all Canadian work permits if applicable. The fifth one, guys, are the IRCC forms. Now, the following forms are the list of forms that you must submit for yourself or for your spouse if you have one. So here are the list of forms for yourself and for your spouse. The one on the top is for yourself, which is the IMM 0008, which is the generic application form for Canada. IMM 5669, which is the Schedule A background declaration form. IMM 5406, which is additional family information form. The second IMM 0008 is the Schedule 4 Economic Classes Provincial Nominees. The IMM 5476, which is the use of a representative form, which is only if applicable. And finally, the IMM 0008 DEP, which is the Additional Dependence Declaration form, only if applicable. Now, the ones underneath are for your spouse. The sixth document is going to be the language test, which is your IELTS report. The seventh is your ECA report, for example, your WES report if you had your educational assessment done by WES. The eighth document are going to be your degrees, diplomas, and certificates from outside of Canada or inside Canada if you have one. The ninth, guys, is the AIT Recognized Trade Certificate only if applicable. Finally, the last document, guys, is going to be your reference letters, which are your employment letters. So your employment letters for your current and previous employment, if you have one, must be signed by a manager or supervisor from the company and must be on a company letterhead and include the following: job title, salary, period of employment, hours of work per week, main job duties, education required, skills, work experience, employer contact information. The last step to submitting your application, guys, is to place the application form and documents in an envelope and mail it to the following address. So, Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program, Government of Alberta, Suite 940 ADB Place North Tower, 125 Jasper Avenue, Edmonton, Alberta, T5J1S6. The fourth step, guys, is receiving an email from Alberta confirming that your file has been received and accepted for processing. Just in case they find out that your application is incomplete, don't worry guys, because you'll be given a chance to resubmit your application and include all those missing information and documents. Finally guys, you will receive an email that your application has been approved and that you will get a nomination package on email as well. And that means additional 600 points to your overall CRS score. So congratulations guys! Alright guys, so that's it for today. If you find this video really helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, share this video to your friends, your loved ones, or to anyone you know who might just be interested in moving to Canada. I'll see you guys in my next video. Good luck!